All right, hey everybody, it's we're back, Factorfictionpodcast.
Back at it again we didn't realize that a Holiday Cube started today, and then it did.
Yeah,
so.
we're getting ready to jump into a cons draft, but let's go for a powered cube. That sounds like fun to me.
You get another cube draft. I mean, do we just take channel and go all in, or?
I mean, that's one option. I mean, it is. Oh wait, not this. I want to slide this. Get this a little bigger. How is Duretti good enough though?
Here's the thing. I love Duretti so much that I would be totally fine going Duretti artifacts.
I think Duretti is enough of an engine in and of himself. Also, though, I mean, there's just a lot of powerful cards here. I mean, if we want opposition, you go kind of green-blue, get some tokens, and your opponent just kind of doesn't get to do things anymore. That's really powerful. Mm-hmm. True Name Nemesis.
It's good.
It's got a player.
Yeah,
that's kind of all you have to say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, however, that there's only one good red card in here.
Same here.
And I kind of like that. That kind of makes me want to lean towards it.
Inside Baseball, you and I have been playing a lot of the Precon Commander decks. Because a buddy of ours bought them, and we've just kept them together. So I feel like we're both in love with Duretti right now.
Yeah, and also I love Planeswalkers. Planeswalkers are just fun.
Yeah. And
I like red. And we took a Duretti.
And you know what? This gives us a direction. Oh, no.
A good direction to take a Sarkhan.
Or
a Kiki-Jiki. I mean, do we want to go for the combo? There's an Inkwell Leviathan here, which works well with Duretti. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's just a lot of... There's good stuff here.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff.
I'm really torn, actually, between these two.
You know, honestly...
I want them both.
Yeah, I want them both, and I want the Inkwell Leviathan really bad. I think that... You know, the nice thing about Duretti is it gave us a direction.
Right.
And the nice thing about Kiki-Jiki is it could also give us another direction. It's not like those directions are opposed to each other.
Right.
It would just let us know what we're looking for. We're looking for artifacts, and then we could also be looking for Kiki-Jiki targets.
Combo. Okay. I'm into that. I'm totally into that. We'll let this Sarkhan go. And honestly, I think...
Those are tough words saying.
I know. I think Sarkhan is a little better in a really aggressive type deck, because he's just a creature that's hard to deal with.
Right.
And, I mean, Kiki-Jiki.
Yeah.
I think there's at least 4 ways to go infinite with Kiki-Jiki in this cube.
Yeah, and we can just take a look for all
And even if you don't, you just get sweet value.
Yeah.
And that's fine too.
Absolutely. We can snap off... I mean, we can really go red here.
We could. So we could just keep going red with Prophetic Flamespeaker, which I have no problem with. We can look at picking up a land if we want to do that. I mean, I'm kind of... I know it's so far off of what we're looking at, but this Cryptic here... The fact that a Cryptic is still in the pack, the card is so good.
Cryptic being in the pack, pick 3.
Right, that we could just be the blue-red deck, hope to get that, Inkwell Leviathan back, and, stuff like that. Or we could just be safe, could take this Flamespeaker. O-Ring is very good. I guess I'm kind of looking at here, Flamespeaker, O-Ring, Splicer.
Make your call.
I think we'll go Flamespeaker. We know we're red, and, yeah, we'll just take that. Okay, let's see.
Just keep on coming.
Do we want a Reckoner again? Mm-hmm. I mean, I like Reckoner.
I like Reckoner. I mean, if we can get on that artifact train, Welder is going to be insane.
Oh, Goblin Welder. You know what? We do have to take Welder. We're just going to try to force that artifact thing.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't even see the Welder. That's funny. I'm so used to the new card frame on it.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, I think we'll take the Welder here. Nods to both Reckoner and Fire Blast. I also really like Dungeon Geists, and Mana Leak is good too.
Love Dungeon Geist, love Silverblade Paladin.
Yeah, I mean, but I think I want to try this deck. We're in a powered cube. The power is in the artifacts typically.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. That being said, we haven't seen much past a Signet.
I mean, Signets are good though. We shouldn't just not pick up... I'm looking at this Signet here more than anything. Mm-hmm. There's a Huntsmaster, which, that's real good.
Yeah.
Bizarre Baghdad is actually very good, especially in, a Duretti type Goblin Weldery deck.
Duretti, Goblin Weldery, maybe even picking up combo with
some
Kiki-Jiki.
Reanimator type stuff. I honestly kind of want to take this Bazaar.
I like Bazaar. The other thing is I'm trying to think of things with ETB effects for Kiki-Jiki.
Right.
And
Cloud Goat
is one of them that was
that's tough. Let's go for the Cloud Goat, actually, because I think that card's just so good.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, either that or Bazaar. And let's go Cloud Goat.
Okay. We're gonna take a Cloud Goat Ranger here.
Try
to push into white a little bit.
We've done this deck before, but still. Then
we could just open Koth,
and then we get past Koth. Okay, I think it's safe to say that red is fairly open.
We're red.
We're red.
Let's just be red. We're not really taking like the mono red Bernie type deck. It looks like we're taking a different red deck.
Yeah, kind of red mid range, a little bit of red late game. I think that it's maybe even red combo. But I think that's going to be okay for us if we can get the right combo pieces.
I mean, I like Burst Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
I like Ral Zarek. I think I like Zarek more than Burst Lightning.
Yeah.
I also like... I don't know. In my mind, if you can pick up Planeswalkers, even if you're not killing someone with them, they buy you time.
Yeah, Planeswalkers are usually
just extra
good.
Turns. Goblin Vandal... No. I mean, like, yes, in a powered cube that can be very good, but I don't know. I want to take the Ral Zarek here.
Let's take Ral Zarek here.
Okay. Maybe not play this Cloud Goat Ranger.
Yeah, Cloud Goat may have been a greedy pick, but I think that's still fine.
I mean, and you can do that in cube.
Oh man. Maybe that green was the right idea. For Bloodbraid Elf, but I wouldn't be horribly opposed to a Faithless looting.
I kind of like the Faithless here. I do. I mean, I really like Bloodbraid Elf. I mean, looking at it though, like if I could pick, I would probably pick Ral Zarek over Bloodbraid Elf.
Right.
Like if we had our druthers between the two.
Sure.
I think let's just take this Faithless looting.
I think Faithless looting is gonna
as open as possible for as long as possible.
It's gonna enable the things that we want it to enable. You know what I mean? Masticore is not a terrible card for our
what
artifact
we're
theme.
doing artifact themed stuff. Actually, yeah, Masticore is going to be great. I was looking at the Mystical Tutor, but I think I like the Masticore better here.
Mm-hmm. We've got to have ways to kill him, and I've seen Masticore do it.
and
It's
we're
going to
be filling our yard. We're going to be doing artifacty graveyard display shenanigans. He's just going to enable kind of everything we want to do here. And look, we just get the Sarkin back.
Okay, so I think it's the safest thing to say that red is open.
Yeah, I think we can pretty safely just do this and just be like, we're red, maybe splashing a color.
Mm-hmm.
Blade Splicer is probably our best option here.
I think so too.
I mean, we could go for like we're discarding stuff Living Death angle.
Maybe. I think I'd snap off no, even Living Death is good against us. Well, we ended up with Living Death.
Okay.
I can't, I don't think there's any real Fire Blast.
We'll take a Fire Blast, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Elder. Yeah, we don't want a Seething Song.
I don't think Seething Song is the thing for us. Spear is an artifact.
Probably not one we'll play.
Yeah,
being that it's double white.
And honestly, maybe we should have picked up the Ranger to go get us Goblin Welder.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at, but
you're right.
I just don't know if we're going to be in white at all.
Yeah.
Like right now, we don't have any reason to be anything but mono red.
Thundermaw Hellkite is so good.
Wow.
Time Vault.
Crucible of Worlds. We're gonna be losing lands to our yard. Crucible will let us hit them all the time. It'll also let us throw it away for something awesome in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
Memory Jar, that's pretty awesome. It sacks itself
really
to
good.
fill our hand, which we will discard later, which we will...
To fill our yard, yeah.
Thundermaw is great.
Mm-hmm.
I've never played with Time Vault.
Either my right-click on it?
Let's see. So, enters tapped, doesn't untap.
Take an extra turn.
Tap, take an extra turn. So...
Skip it.
So you skip a turn to get a turn.
You know what bums me out? We passed Voltaic Key.
We did. We did pass Voltaic Key, and someone's going to have that, and that's going to be really good. Where it stands right now, I'm between Memory Jar and Crucible.
I think because we don't have any lands yet, like we did pass the land. I'd
like
take
the
Memory
fetches.
Jar.
Okay, I like the Memory Jar too.
We also passed Bazaar.
Right.
So... Or, I think it was Bazaar. We passed that one.
Bazaar Baghdad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Not a lot here. There's Arc Trail, just, a little bit of burn. Some nice burn to deal with some early stuff. We don't have a ton of early game going on. Magus of the Moon is good.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm not excited by anything here. I think we want to start picking up our next color. We have nothing that Trinket Mage gets yet. Which is also fine.
Are we Terminus deck? Like, we do have some white, and it's good with Kiki Jiki. Terminus wouldn't be terrible, because, like, what creatures do we care about? Our power is in Duretti, Koth, Sarkin.
That's fair, actually. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, you're actually right there. And we have some other good white options here, too. I think the Terminus is the most powerful card here. And I think you're right. Like, if we stick a Planeswalker in Terminus, that's
kind of a big
great.
game.
And it's kind of like, it's looking like we might do that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Terminus. I think Terminus is good here.
Maybe we're right, white-red again. That being said, we have a lot of really good cards to look at.
Yeah, there's a lot here. So, like, I don't want the Goblin Guide. I don't think we're the Guide or Cackler deck. Crusader is good. Kind of from where we are, though, I want to try to limit the amount of double things. That being said, Crusader is very good. Boros Charm is a decent option. I want the Scalding Tarn here.
Yeah.
But I could be swayed to not want the Scalding Tarn.
I think it's between Scalding Tarn and probably Boros Charm, and Boros Charm isn't necessarily...
it's not necessarily... Like, it doesn't play well with Terminus. We don't really have creatures that we care about saving that much.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this Tarn.
We haven't really picked up any good Kiki Jiki targets.
No, we haven't. And I'm not married to Kiki Jiki.
Right.
Like, clearly, if we do find good targets, we're going to take them.
Here we go.
It just keeps coming.
It's here. I don't think we should get discouraged and hate the deck. I just think we didn't open the best version of it.
So let's see. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, just like our Duretti.
Duretti, but it's the other
Gain
way around.
control of target artifact, which that's great. And Emblem, whenever you cast a spell that targets one of our permanents, gain control of those permanents.
We don't have a lot of spells, but I mean, you don't pick up a Planeswalker for its ultimate. This one's
deals 1 damage to creature and player. Creature can't block. Exile top card of your library and play it. And exile the top 10s. Choose an instant or sorcery and copy it 3 times. Like, it's just not great in our deck, I don't think.
Yeah.
Other stuff here. The port's really good. I want Faden.
Let's take Faden.
I've never played with him, and like let's just be Izzet artifacts.
Yeah, totally.
Kind of. Like, that's kind of where we're at.
I'm all about Izzet artifacts. It'd be real nice to pick up some artifacts. Think Masticore.
Yeah, I'm a little, like, we take the Spellskite here. It's not super exciting.
Right.
But it protects stuff, which is good.
We're definitely not the Hellrider deck.
Yeah, we don't want the Hellrider. We could pick up the Hero, Cloud Goat, Spear, Terminus thing. I think Spellskite, though.
I think Spellskite's going to be the better for us.
I'm hoping we're going to get some powerful stuff soon in the artifact department.
Yeah, it'd be really nice in the Holiday Cube to pick up some powerful artifacts.
Yeah.
He says. Even Minriki Kusari sort of,
Yeah, it's like,
What's the burning? Destroy 4 lands you control.
It's Wildfire.
Oh, right.
Which could be really good in our deck, actually. Wrath's Creature, like, if we stick a Planeswalker, and then burning.
Yeah.
Wrath the board, destroy lands. Like, that could be a thing.
That's not a bad thing.
I mean, it just, like, it plays well with Sarkin, Duret, like, all of our Planeswalkers, it plays really well with.
Yeah, let's take it.
I think we're going to take it. I think that might be one of our major win cons there. Smokestack?
What do we have? I mean, how wide are we? Because, like, Faith's Fetters wouldn't be terrible.
Faith's Fetters wouldn't be terrible. It's kind of a catch-all.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite control spells.
We don't want the Mauler. We probably don't want gifts. I guess, honestly, we could gifts for, like, Welder, Duretti, Artifact.
And then they give us the artifacts.
Right, that's not very good.
Yeah.
Okay, you think the Fetters?
I think Fetters.
Okay. I want to prioritize some fixing. Like, it sucks that we're picking up Fetters when we want one of these.
Maybe we should have taken that. I don't know.
But, like, why do we want... Oh, let's just take another wildfire.
I mean, we could just be wildfire guy.
Lodestone Golem is cool too. Kinda.
With how many artifacts we don't have, I mean,
right, let's just take the wildfire.
Yeah.
Let's just be wildfire planeswalker deck.
Yeah. Wildfire walkers.
We would like some rocks. Any sort of mana ramp is exactly what we want, but we'll take a chain lightning.
Yeah.
Kind of nothing here.
Really that I care about. And we might get a couple of those lands back.
Magus, Arc Trail. I mean,
Signet,
consideration
actually.
For Signet, we're kind of...
Honestly,
let's
do Signet.
We asked for rocks.
Yeah, and we got them, so...
Charm? We don't want Breach. Kind of don't care about Goblin Guide. Let's just take the Charm, I guess.
Yeah.
It's 4 damage.
Yeah.
It's a burn spell. Okay, fine. We'll take Chandra.
Take Chandra now that we have all the wildfires, right? And take Hellrider.
I guess. We don't want Domri. He just doesn't do anything, does he?
No.
So we'll take Empty.
Yeah.
Empty could be good, actually.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the deck that's open.
Yeah, we got the deck. Like Moto said, "Congratulations, you're in the deck." But what is that? What does that mean?
I think here we kind of want to start looking at whether we want to be blue or white. Mm-hmm. Blue things are Phaedon, Zarek, and kind of a little bit Spellskite.
Right.
White things are Spear, which is it's fine.
It's cute.
Face Fetters, which pretty much fantastic. Cloudgo Ranger, which is very good, and so is Terminus. Like these are they're very powerful. I mean, there's 2 planeswalkers here, and it looks like the blue's easier to splash just because it's not doubles.
Yeah.
But, we'll see what we open.
Mono walkers. Nothing, no brown. Just no brown. I get Lightning Greaves, but who cares?
Lightning Greaves, woo. Recruiter's good. Imperial Recruiter. Enters battle, search your library for a creature power 2 or less. Reveal it, put it in your hand.
So that can actually find us Kiki-Jiki.
Finds Kiki-Jiki, finds Flame Speaker, finds Mauler, finds spells. It finds every creature we have right now, actually. We don't have a creature that doesn't find.
I think that's actually
except for
good.
Hellrider. So, yeah, let's go. Plus, it's great with Kiki-Jiki.
Yeah, absolutely, because it just keeps letting us find shit.
Yeah, so let's do that. That seems fun.
We haven't passed an Infinite Wind combo yet.
Yeah, we definitely have not. We can take a disc here. Oh, or we could take a Tezzeret.
Or we could take a Resto.
Oh, the Resto. Let's take the Resto. Thanks for seeing the Resto that makes us win the game. So we're going to be white. Mm-hmm. So we want to start picking up some fixing for that. Resto. So we'll hope to get one of these back. I mean, this one's not great because we don't really want to be in blue and white, but we could. I think Resto's good here. I'd be happy seeing either of these, this, back.
Yeah, me too.
So lots of good options, but yeah.
And Resto. Who knows? Maybe we'll get past something, something blue that works with Kiki-Jiki, which is everything.
Right.
And so that'll be good.
Well, there's a lot of options here.
Wow.
There's a Crater's Claws. Mm-hmm. There's a Chrome Mox. Mm-hmm. Is it Signet? Phantasmal Image.
Jesus.
That's tough, actually. Like, so, is there anything we want to image in our... Oh, and we can tutor that up with the Gaio.
We can tutor that up with Duderface.
He doesn't play with Kiki-Jiki, but that's fine. He copies other people's stuff. He copies our...
Crater's Claws is good to think about, too.
Like, it just kills people.
It's just
we do have, like, the burn stuff. Also, the Signet.
Yeah, the Signets are also really good.
I kind of want to take the Signet.
To keep the blue in?
Just to keep the blue in, to help us ramp a little bit. Like, I think if we can hit our 4s on 3, that's living the dream.
That's a big game. Yeah, we have a big stack of 4s. Yeah.
We'll just take the Signet.
I think taking the Signet's probably right. It's hard to pass a lot of those cards. Gilded Lotus.
Gilded Lotus is
the
one I'm seeing.
If we can sneak in a Gilded Lotus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cheated in with something. Let's see. Other options...
Legionnaire.
So basically it's kind of between Legionnaire and Lotus.
Actually,
right?
I'd probably take Legionnaire.
Right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's just going to be better. Like, it's aggressive and defensive, comes down early, and then we can trade it away for something else later or get it back if we need it. Mm-hmm. Lotus is so good with our wildfires, is the only thing. Mm-hmm. It's really tough, actually. Legionnaire's fine with like Kiki and stuff. It's in white, so we'll have the whiteness. I'm torn, actually.
I think Legionnaire helps us stay alive.
Okay, and I think that's... And we are creature light. A lot of our creatures aren't great.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Day
is good. Siege Gang is good.
Oh, Siege Gang is great. Siege Gang is very good.
Siege Gang's
works with Kiki, can search it with the guy.
Searing Spear is not bad. We don't have a lot of control, which is weird.
Actually, we don't. I guess we should try to focus on some removal. I wouldn't mind being like the day kind of lets us go towards the combo a little more.
Yeah.
Which I like.
I'm fine with Day of Judgment.
Okay. Let's take a day here. We're not creature heavy, and with this many planeswalkers, like...
Yeah.
Wraths are just gonna be good.
They are. Academy Ruins and no artifacts we care about.
Right.
Tanglewire's cute, I guess.
I really like Tanglewire. Tanglewire works really good on D and really good offensively as well.
Tanglewire might be the card we want because, like, who cares
and it's
if we
just
have to
trash
tap
when it's
planeswalkers?
done. Yeah, like it just kind of works with everything we're doing. Lets us stay alive longer. It is an artifact. We might not push on that artifact theme so much though, because
we didn't hit it
because it's just not there. Kiki Palancron, does that work? It does.
Because we just make infinite mana.
Right. So you make a new Palancron, untap all your lands, flick your OG Palancron, play it, untap all your lands. Oh, cool. But it doesn't
So we can have infinite mana to do what?
Does it make infinite mana, though, is the thing.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
It doesn't... Kiki doesn't untap. So you get one.
You get one. Yeah, okay.
Which is like, that's fine. Palancron's also just a good card. Would you rather have one of these?
Yes.
Char?
I'd rather have Char or the... Yeah.
Let's just go for Char. We need the control. It was cute. I want it to be real.
That's true. I always imagine Kiki always in taps.
Jace... Lavamancer... Memory Lap... Counter a spell... Put on top of its own library.
I think Jace is too blue. I think
Jace is too blue as well.
We're splashing for Dak and Ral.
We don't want the Aether Vial. We don't want Birthing
pause.
Pod. Lavamancer actually could be really good.
Yeah.
We're going to be filling our yard. It's just good control.
Yeah.
Let's just take a Lavamancer. It's kind of our only option.
It's,
So we're kind of out of the artifacty stuff.
Incinerate?
Yeah, I think it's an Incinerate here. Disc over Fire and Ice.
Yeah. I think Disc is absolutely...
Oh, because it doesn't destroy Planeswalkers.
Disc doesn't destroy Planeswalkers. Disc does not go away forever if we have the right cards.
Is it worth taking an Orzhov Signet just because it ramps? Just because it...
It's just because the
it gives us white, which is a thing. Other than that, we're taking a Gorehouse that probably is blocking.
Or we're cutting off something. Cut off Necro. I don't know.
They can have Necro.
Yeah,
we'll just take whatever it gives us, I guess.
I think we ended up with it. No, we didn't.
We got the Relic Order.
That's what we wanted the whole time.
It is. I guess we could side it in. Shrine?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you sack it and then you could get back and do stuff.
Yeah, Shrine of Burning Ridge is probably real good.
And we still get the Siege Gang. Awesome. Manic Vandal is better than Smash the Smithereens because we have Kiki and Imperial Recruiter. George's Verdict we don't want. Okay, so we have a deck to make here.
We do. I think we just run it at 60 cards. Like, this is perfect.
Is that what you think?
That's my expert deck building advice, and I do have a YouTube channel,
let's see.
so
if
you
we
should
make,
listen to me.
how many cuts? So it's 36, 24 is 60, so we'd have to make 5 cuts still. That's hard.
That is, sadly enough, that is actually hard.
So let's look. We're going to make this stuff bigger now. Because it's important now. We didn't get many lands, but I don't think it matters that much.
I think we actually made the Chandra good by picking up, 3 wildfires?
Yeah,
2 wildfires and a flame blast.
2 wildfires. The Chandra. I think all of our planeswalkers are good here. I think cards that let's just go through and take out the definite no's. So I think an easy one is Spear.
Yep.
Manic Vandal is very sideboardable.
Super sideboardy.
He has to.
Even Flame Speaker, I think, is kind of a maybe.
Yeah, he's just kind of cute. He's not really doing anything for us.
My leg fell asleep, so if you hear dancing in the background, it's because I'm trying to wake my leg up.
And dance. Boros Charm is K. Mostly it'll be 4 to the face in our deck, I think.
Yeah, I think
we don't need the Mauler.
Don't need the Mauler. Don't need the Boros Charm, I think.
Here, we can do this. We still have a serious amount of cuts to make, but that's okay. Let's look at our creatures first. We don't want Hellrider. Right? I mean,
I guess not. It's funny with Hellrider Kiki-Jiki. I mean,
Hellrider Kiki-Jiki. He's already got haste, so that part doesn't matter, and he is basically a 3/3 that pings. Like,
yeah, we don't want Hellrider.
Cloud Goat Ranger, I think we do want, because it's just solid D for us, and also
I think we want Cloud Goat, Siege Gang. What does Recruiter find?
Imperial Recruiter finds
Kiki-Jiki.
Kiki-Jiki, Siege Gang Commander.
Wait, 3 or less? No, 2 or less.
Right, Siege Gang is a 2/2.
Oh, God. Okay,
It finds those 2, Welder, Lavamancer, Elder, Spellskite. I think it's good enough.
I think it's good enough, too.
Because we have so few creatures, just being able to pull out another one, like just being able to chump block could be good. Or, I could see scenarios like Spellskite is actually going to be a big game in our deck. Because one way we want to win is Kiki-Jiki combo.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and it can just find stuff we might need.
Yeah.
I'm not huge on the Spike Shot Elder, actually.
I'm not either. I feel weird going down to 10 creatures, but I guess it's cube, so we can.
I mean, we're 10 creatures plus 5 Planeswalkers more.
Yeah.
Do we play empty?
No.
I don't think it seems that good here.
I don't think we play empty. I don't think we play...
So we still need to cut 10 cards.
God. 9 for Tarn?
9. So we'll move the Tarn up here.
Okay. 9 cuts.
We want to play both the signets here. We have good signets, which is awesome.
Yeah.
The Tarn, the 2 signets, and an island splashes are blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate that we have to play an island.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be okay. What just doesn't seem great here? I mean, honestly, the deck that I'm seeing here that looks really cool is, we do have a mono-red Planeswalker deck.
Yeah.
And I just want to look at that real quick, if that's okay.
That's fine.
I mean, we'll lose some of our, control... Why is that not working?
I don't know.
It wasn't working for me last night, either. So let's see. If we just move our whites... I'll keep those into mono Planeswalker. So actually, this is everything there, and we would lose these 3.
We could keep the Legionnaire.
We would. We would keep the Legionnaire. So we would lose Cloud Goat and Resto. Which kind of means we would lose the Kiki-Jiki aspect.
Mm-hmm.
But I love me a good Kiki-Jiki combo. For let's just say,
so
we'll get it once.
Right.
Right. We'll get it once, and without interaction, we'll win.
Mm-hmm.
We might get it more.
Mm-hmm.
Would we rather just build a more powerful, streamlined deck?
So what would we cut? We cut Kiki-Jiki as well?
Yeah, we would cut the Kiki-Jiki as well. And basically be on, burn your stuff, drop Planeswalkers,
disc,
burn you.
Yeah.
It would just be burn the world, except Planeswalkers are the best. Also, things like Koth goes up in a mono-red deck, a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah,
it's really sad. What are we even really doing? I guess with Duretti, we're doing stuff like recycling
Masticore
discs
and
stuff.
Letting Legionnaire die and getting it back.
And even from there, we would have to cut some more.
Take out the white. Take out the white and Kiki-Jiki just right now. Just pull it to the side and look at it. And we still have to make how many cuts? 3?
3 cuts. We could take out the Azoria Signet.
Okay.
Because we just don't need white anymore. And, the ramp is cool, but, I think we just wouldn't need it as much.
Mm-hmm.
And so, let's see. We have a pretty decent burn suite. So bolt, let's see, can bolt, wildfires. So we have lots of good burn here with a Lavamancer as well. Man, is Goblin Welder even good enough in this?
Maybe not. We're not powering out anything really crazy.
Right. I can see a world where we want to just swap stuff. You could just, refresh your Tangle Wire. Or we can steal their stuff with Dak Faden and switch for whatever. We can get a shrine back, which actually is pretty good.
Maybe Welder is good here. Also, it's a creature. I don't feel like cutting any more creatures.
Yeah, that's true. We shouldn't cut any more creatures. I mean, I'm not looking to cut more
Maybe
creatures
we cut
if
blue.
I was. And just not play Dak or...
Dak or Ral? I mean, what do they...
I think Ral is one of our better planeswalkers. I think Dak is pretty mediocre. Ral lets us... I mean, it bolts, which is a big deal. The tap and untap isn't huge, I guess. Like, that's good with... Disc. Okay, we'll cut the blue. So kind of like that.
Yeah.
Is that looking like a deck? I mean, it's looking like we're a slowish wildfire deck.
Yeah.
Which, that's fine. We didn't see any crazy rocks, which is fine. I mean, it's funny. We're playing a powered cube. We saw no Moxes, no Soul Ring, no Dynamo, no...
nothing.
Monoliths, nothing.
It's a bummer. I saw the Kozilek and the Terraston, but nothing helped him get there.
Yeah, which is
Gilded
funny.
Lotus. That's about it.
Gilded Lotus, but like, if you're trying to Gilded Lotus into anything like that, honestly, Gilded Lotus would have been great in this build here. I mean, so what do you think about this versus the red-white version? Basically, in the red-white version, I imagine we would cut, like the shrine, probably like the welder, some of our like artifacty stuff. Probably we would cut like Duretti. Let's see. What are the white cards? We have a little bit of time still, so I just want to check. Like, this deck is super easy to do the mana for.
Yeah.
So I just want to look at this.
White gives us...
I guess we don't really care about Boros Charm.
No.
Or the Relic Order.
Or the Spear.
So white
gives us Resto Day, Cloud Goat Terminus.
Resto Day, Cloud Goat Terminus, Fetters.
Fetters.
And Kiki Jiki would go back in.
Yeah.
So, like, that's good. It gives us more ways to deal with creatures, but, like, I don't know that we necessarily need that, really.
Yeah. No, let's
Like, we've got two rests. Do you want to just try this?
Let's just run
I'm into it, and we could side into...
White if we need to.
Audibles if we need to.
We're just making it up as we go.
Yeah. In this deck, do we want Prophetic Flame Speaker?
Yes.
At
the expense of not a land.
No, not a land. We got to play 17 because we got to get up here.
Maybe Memory Jar because we're not finding combo pieces. But I guess that
I think that's fair. Yeah, because Memory Jar like fills our opponent's hand too.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Okay, so we'll add basics. And you're going to say some amount of non-red... Oh, okay.
Do you want one planes?
No, we don't. That's the one
The
that
Legionnaire.
I knew. That was going to be there. Okay, add to deck.
Do we want the Tarn? Or no? I guess we're not playing any blue.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we will. Come on, get in. Get out. Submit. Alright, cutting it close to the wire. We'll see you guys in round 1.
Oh no, I broke everything.
We'll see you guys in round 1.